Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. Today we're back with some more GvG content and I'm gonna be focusing on my attacks this round. And I've specifically done it in such a way that we only attack the Praetor's Ingrid teams. And yeah, this video was sort of just run through that strategy, how to go about doing one, and also proving once again that this new GvG map is really more about offense instead of defense, because there's really not many teams that you can actually have like 100% win rate against any comms, especially in like endgame GvG like this. So we're gonna take a look at one of its replays. And the key here is that you want to use the Pharaoh Guts and the Legendary Shielders to sort of bait Ingrid into going into her single mode before you swarm the team. And obviously this needs high BP to be achievable. And yeah, with the Legendary Shielders coupled with the Pharaoh Guts, Praetor's does do some decent damage still, but not as bad as you would expect, as you will see in a bit. So you're gonna see the ultimates going off. But yeah, with the shields, not really gonna do much damage, to be honest. And I'm gonna add in healers as well, not for the Pharaoh Guts, it's really more for the Necros at a later stage. I think this one sort of failed because Ingrid went into AoE mode again, but we still managed to swarm this just from pure BP difference alone. I think only 2 went through, if I'm not wrong.
We're stronger together.
Yeah, can see Ingrid just wiping. We need one more necro spawn for things to go through. Yep. Then I think that's it for this round. Obviously Ingrid is gonna clean up the rest, but you get a strategy. This is her in overload mode with the AoE, so it's bound to wipe everything out. But in the second attack, you see a more successful run, and the key is to trigger, the overload mode on Ingrid, but instead of the AoE one, you want to trigger it on the single target mode, so that's the purple color one. Same sequence, but this time around we're gonna spawn the Necro Demons a bit later, because they arrived much earlier than the previous comms that we saw. Yeah. You see 4 ops, and she goes into overload from here, and yeah, it's very easily swarmable now because Praetor does do decent damage, but not fast enough before we actually get to swarm the whole thing, as you can see there. So yeah, in all honesty, there's really no comms that are unbeatable nowadays. As long as you have the right amount of BP, you're still gonna break through it. We're gonna see a few more comms. I think some of them might be slightly different in terms of the compositions. This one uses Cyrus and Hollow instead. Damage wise, I think it's gonna be the same output. It's just that with Cyrus, there's no freeze to worry about, but there is that skeleton that he spawns that, that's annoying. With here, Ingrid goes into overload. Yeah, I think Constance dies here. Yep. And then it's game over. I think this happened for a few reasons. Firstly, this guy is using Hollow instead, so that sort of, depletes heals very quickly, or rather Constance and Cyrus, you just can't keep up with healing them. says Hollow isn't really a great healer. She's more a rage regen healer, which means that, you know, she offers more utility in the rage that she provides. So if I could change this team, I'll simply just switch it up to Lily instead. It's a very straightforward fix. I think Constance won't die as easily there, and maybe this guy wears, you know, actually still a chance. See a few more teams here. Okay, this is exactly the same as the previous comps. I think any difference would just be maybe artifact difference, awakening level differences. But yeah. Same thing, we just want to get Ingrid to trigger her overload. One more orb, nope. So this one, she goes into overload a bit too early as well. Gonna see if we're able to swarm it. We are able to. This Ingrid just doesn't have as much damage as the first one did. So obviously I don't have the timings perfectly down. My guild has the better timings, but yeah, this is all I can show. And then we're gonna go see the next one. Probably another different team. No, it's the same team. Okay, this one with Edith was interesting. Edith with that pushback was actually freaking annoying. You're gonna see that in action in a bit when we start swarming. Okay, she essentially just pushes every single unit in her range back, and that gives Ingrid and Praetor's time to actually dish out the damage that they need to kill. So you can see Ingrid goes into overload here, but yeah, we managed to swarm a bit here, I guess. Two guys go through. But yeah, Ingrid does her push again here, and she pushes the wolves back, and Ingrid goes into AoE mode again. And yeah, it's a tough one from here on. That displacement was really annoying. But I think with better timings, could have probably gotten this down. Because my team did eventually kill this comp. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. I think this comp lacks damage because you lose constants, but Edith is really a way better tank. Even though she's a defender as well, like Constance. We're gonna see a few more comps here. I think there were a few Pelagios ones, those were interesting. Oh, this is actually my defense, so let's keep that. Yeah. And let's move on to this one. This Praetor's Hollow again. Then we can just keep this. Because that was pretty straightforward. Okay, overwhelmed at constants very easily. I think the last one was the one with Pelagios. Let's take a look. This one maybe? Yeah, this is with Ajax. So quite easy to swarm as well compared to Ingrid. Because there's no timing on the ops. You basically just have to wait for Ajax ultimate before you deploy in the docks. The annoying thing is that the mage is now in range of Ajax, so yeah. Other than that, not that big of a difference. So waited for Ajax to proc his ultimate before I send the wolves in. They start to overwhelm a bit. Yeah, slowly but surely.
We're stronger together.
Don't think we managed to clear this. Yeah, I think I was stuck at here.
We're stronger together.
Clearly Ajax isn't as strong as Ingrid, but yeah. 2 kills in, and the last one. You can see here, this one. Hoping this is the Pelagios one. No, Still, yeah, Hatsuit. So you can see the artifact showing up right there with Constance. That's an exclusive. So this is quite easily swarmable as
We're
well.
stronger together.
Same thing, because it's Ingrid. Don't really have a timing for this. Can just go ahead to swarm it.
We're
And
stronger
with
together.
Hatsuit, or to pop her out. And then we do double woos here. Because Hatsuit just doesn't get the ultimate back in time. And that's it. So it's quite a straightforward run in terms of the strategy. I think the timings that you really have to sort out is like when to deploy the shielders as well as the pharaohs, but once that's done, swarming it, that's really just based on ultimate timings. This works amazingly well for Praetors and Ingrid teams for the fact that once you disable the Ingrid, Praetors alone doesn't really have enough damage to get this going. I think if it was a Pelagios or something, maybe things could be a bit different, but as of now, with the comps that we've been facing, this swarming method works really well. And I've seen people running the same teams in different videos as well, but I just thought it would be good to showcase that because this is working on one of the top guilds in 6x server. And yeah, for our defense, we don't have Praetors, so Team 1 is really weak against Maul, but Team 2 is holding up surprisingly fine. I don't think this guild has figured out how to break this team yet, but I know that other guilds have, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're slowly running out of team comps that we can actually make use of because of just the limited hero pools that most people have, unless we're talking about whales that have every single hero in the game. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the content, and do remember that I have a pool party going on this Friday for Kigiri, so I will leave the link below. But yeah, that's all for the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.